Do what?
Fortune points. I don't. No one give me one. I'm not asking. I'm saying if I have one. I don't. I didn't check. You know.
Fortune points?
Nope.
No, I didn't.
All right. Candy. All right.
There's also a sheet that has this information on it.
Yeah, I'm loading it now.
I don't know why Adam has 9 fortune points.
I don't think that's
I think that was me hitting 0 and hitting 9 instead.
I have a suspicion that is incorrect, sir.
Yep. There's still a boon. There's still a boon in the tank, which is interesting. I'm waiting for treasure time for a boon to happen.
The soldiers are so happy we saved them. They give us the thunder cannon, and we mount it on top of Mort.
All right, so you basically moved around, and you're looking down, and you could see that monkey below. There is cover from around the corner, from the top, so the monkey isn't incurring AOs right now. Mort, you feel that you are flanked.
All right, Mort is going to absorb some AOs as he drinks a first level extract.
Okay.
Invisibilities.
Let's do an order of initiative. So the first AOO is from the monkey doppelganger that just dropped down there. A claw comes out. It
Falls off the train. Nope.
It got its foot caught in like the or its toe caught pinched off in the metal connector between the two trains. It screeches out. It takes 1 point of bleed.
Okay.
That was smart.
Yeah, that would hurt bad. And it missed. Okay, now the carbon copy gets its AOO as you are drinking. Hey! AC 29.
Nope.
Hits your shield. And then the Grand Pappy Assassin.
Flat-footed flanked AC. With invisibility, so additional +2 to hit.
Yep. AC 33.
That's a hit.
Okay. It's
So
not a.
the
It's
one's at 60-60.
it's not critical, but there is a 25% chance that
Yeah, no sneak.
no sneak.
Not using that kidney either.
So your weird anatomy has saved you from.
His lesser fortification has saved his character more than the character I had with greater fortification.
76 sneak attack.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
13th level. 13th level rogue. Sneak attack. Oh god.
And instead you just get some
Cuts you, makes you bleed.
some rapier damage.
bleed out of everywhere.
What did you drink?
True strike.
Yeah, boy. I can't see shit anyway. Might as well close my eyes.
Okay. 10 and a fort save DC 18. This sting feels different.
Nope, I make it.
All right, so you are not infected by the giant wasp poison that would eat your dexterity.
Well, I know where Bargle is.
Yeah, you know where he was talking and fumbling with the window, and you also now know where the Grandmaster Assassin is because you just got attacked and poked in the face.
Hey guys, I can't see invisible things anymore, but they're right in front of me at the fucking corner. Give me a hand here. And Bargle, AC 59.
All right, so his mirror images don't work, and the True Strike gets through the concealment, so you clobber Barkle.
So much fun.
For 49 points of damage. Oh, sorry. That's 51 because of Bard Song. That's not gone.
Can you take another 51?
No, because you boosted over 50, he needs to make a fort save or die. His fort's really good, though. For a wizard, I mean.
One.
For a wizard, because he's a fucking monster. That's
He's a monster.
Yeah. I don't want to go to the abyss.
The abyss. What the fuck?
Carbon copies. Well, there's one. Choking up blood. He'll give Mort a slam with his great club. He's come on. Take -4 on his attack rolls. Okay, so he gets jostled by the movement of the train a little bit, and you seeing birds and stars because he got hit by Mort. And then he'll make another attack at -5 for a iterative, and then a -4. So +7. AC 9 hit you, Mark. How about an AC 11? He's he's banging the club trying to hit your feet.
come on, if you're gonna represent, you gotta at least try there, buddy.
I'm trying. Hot stout.
I'm making friends. You hear in Nizumi, stop making friends with your clone.
The master assassin is going to take advantage of the flank while it exists.
It's gonna be bad.
See, you know.
The master assassin, while invisible.
Oh, that was your AOO. Oh.
I have many AOs.
Yeah, I know, but it was him stabbing.
Oh, you can't see
that was
him.
an AO.
You can't see him.
No, doesn't matter. Yeah, all of his attacks he must have improved invisibility.
Okay, the master doppelganger assassin has other tricks up his sleeve. Instead, as a 13th level caster, he's going to cast Scorching Ray on Mort.
13th level caster? In addition to being a master assassin and doppelganger?
Yeah, he's absorbed other things.
Some kick-ass caster.
Oh. Okay, go ahead. Do your worst!
I believe one of them raised. I don't think all three do.
Alright. These are touch attacks, invisible.
I think all three do, because I can't see them.
No, but I believe the phrasing of Scorching Ray. You only get protection damage on one ray.
Okay.
I will.
So it's only going to be 15d6. All right.
38 for the second and 26 for the third. This is
yes, they are all
flat-footed touch attacks.
Yes.
Are you resistant to fire at all?
I am not.
Give me a second. I will check because that wording that I was describing isn't in there. Precision damage ray attacks. Scorching ray. Sneak attack, scorching ray. Sneak attack applies to every. So in Complete Arcane of 3.5, so in 3.5, the Complete Arcane book talks about combat-like spells or attack-like spells, and states that the first ray is the one that gets sneak attack. It doesn't apply to anything else. Pathfinder doesn't have Complete Arcane, so that question is actually open within the Pathfinder rule set.
I think it would for things like if you were caught flat-footed and didn't know, but he's invisible right now. Like every one of his attacks, I think.
I think so. That's how
sneak
I would roll
attack.
it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, rules as written, That is the case.
Yeah.
Okay, 45 damage from the first sneak attack.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on. Sneak attack. He still has his.
Oh, yeah,
Percentage.
you still have those percentages. Mark, do you want to
Yeah,
roll your
yeah.
3 100s?
Yeah.
Boy, 'cause that's a big number.
Yeah.
So
Absorbed, and didn't absorb. Okay. I will re-roll.
You get one.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that first one. So it does 11 damage fire,
11,
14 damage fire,
25.
and 31 damage from the sneak attack plus 5.
So 56 total. All right.
So there are these 3 intense beams that strike Mort. Mort kind of twists so that 2 of them aren't quite eating into something vital, but that last one is blasting into your torso. When it ends, there's just sort of this weird chirp from the creature. The creature is just going to move back into the mist with a 5-foot step. Mort, how are you feeling?
He's not bloodied yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how would you felt? 150 or 100 damage from that. How would you felt?
Oh yeah, it would have been right. Get me the fuck out of here.
So Mort, because he's invisible, you can't see invisible, but you can see through the mist that you know he's left that square.
Okay.
Like the mist moves and you can see him kind of departing further into the mist. So you know he's not in that square. That was the Master Assassin trying to win.
That's a good trick
That
he's
was
got.
a good trick.
Did anybody open the window? Because I'm sure that
yep.
smoke would like.
There's window. There's over here. They are dissipating, but we're in like round 6 of combat. So, all right.
20 seconds.
Doppelganger assassins. They're gonna do their cycling in and out to take advantage of the bush monkey doppelganger that has provided the flank.
I'm almost salty at how effective that 25% crit miss chance thing has been.
It's been ridiculously effective. Normally it's like you're lucky if it works once a game.
Step attack, step attack, step to attack Mort.
Okay. It's encouraged me to take it next time I get a discovery.
All right, these are the regular assassins, or the still impressive assassins.
Yeah.
Where did their stats go? Crafty assassin. There we go. With the flank and invisible. 16, 18, 20. AC 23, AC 35 with their daggers.
That's 35 hits.
Okay. You can absorb the sneak attack.
Nope. I take the sneak attack.
Okay, 1d4 plus 6 plus 66 sneak is 36 for a stab.
Ouch. 30s. Okay. I'm hurting now.
Barnabus.
Barnabus, given the description that Mort gave earlier, is going to stick his head out the door and glitter dust the area, not realizing Los is in there. I don't know if it affects him or not.
Okay, so
No.
you can't see past 5 feet, so...
Yeah, Mort said they're at the corner, so he's going to go up to the corner.
So point where you're centering your glitter dust?
It's 10 foot?
It's a 10-foot radius, yeah.
Yeah, so 10 feet away from the corner.
Got it. So your glitter dust goes off here.
Yeah.
All right. So there's
Los is in there, unfortunately.
yeah, I don't think Los is actually impacted by this because the glitter dust is from a
Wouldn't stick to him, I
non-corporeal
guess, or-
source. Give me a second. Yeah,
It's a will save.
He can't glitter dust people when he's on the when he's incorporeal, so you can't glitter dust him while he's incorporeal.
Well, then that just came up Barnabus, didn't it?
All right, will saves, because
Oh, and he turns visible. Yes.
this is what they're known for. Damn it.
Oh, if you fail, guess who's sneak attacking next round, motherfucker?
Okay, these are the female assassins. Their builds have +2 will saves. They're Ahmed builds, but because they're doppelgangers, they gain a +6. 25 and 18.
18 fails, 25 makes it.
Okay, one of them is blinded, and then the master assassin has a +11 on his save. Fails. There's a high-pitched screech coming from the female assassin, and there's this staticky sound coming from the other assassin. Of course, you can't see them. The glitter doesn't allow you to see through the mist, but you hey, watch out! So you hear Los saying. You kind of know Los is in that mix.
Mm-hmm.
These things are sure ugly. But it is allowing Mort to see this doppelganger.
Yep.
Because they're no longer greater invised. Soldiers. Barnabus, affecting yet another combat with the same spell.
It's a very useful spell.
It is a very useful spell.
If it was a third level spell, I would take that spell.
Barnabus is eventually going to do the "your tricks are old," and then we'll throw out a glitter dust.
The soldiers are firing again at Grakkel and the doppelganger that are on the roof. They look like horrible, horrible creatures. They should not be here. Against the doppelganger. Hit. Against Grakkel. Missed. 2d8 plus 1. 11 damage to the doppelganger. It screeches out in pain as a couple of bullets rip through the flesh in its arm. Grakkel, you manage to just sort of roll around on the top of the train. Top of the round. It's Junker.
Junker's rat is going to go off and chew on Chaga, because he should have changed. He hasn't changed yet, so he's just going to go over there and chew on his face before the humans come.
Interesting. There is a race for hit points, I guess. So
he bites
give me
twice.
A couple attack rolls. This thing's flat-footed prone AC is 14 would become 9.
So, whoa, hits.
Yeah.
And very much hits for 6 lethal, like 6 frost damage, and then 2 non-lethal.
Okay, so 80 puts it at... It's now bleeding again.
Oh. Yep.
Ripping frozen bits of flesh out of Chaga's neck. Oh, Chaga's got a lot of neck.
Chaga's got a lot of neck. Tastes good. Then, so the glitter dust went off, so we don't need the fairy fire. So we are going to move forward, 1 move, and shoot this bush monkey in the behold.
Okay.
In the behold, you say.
It does have a bald ass, if it's its target.
We're going to aim for the center. Also known as a sneak attack. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. AC 35.
Hits.
All right.
See it fit to turn into a monkey with all sorts of magic items and spells. Oh, I always always have monkey duty.
22 damage.
Yeah, you incapacitate this one. No, you actually kill it, and it starts to turn into a doppelganger, and then it's like falling in between the two trains.
Do we have?
And then he's like, he's got one ready to shoot at Bargle if he's, or he's ready to shoot at a threat if he sees a threat, because he can't currently see anything.
Okay.
And he's like waving to the human, like he's giving a hello, like a friendly wave to the humans, just like, hey.
Oh yeah, these soldiers. Sorry, I forgot to move them. They moved to the door and they opened the door.
Yeah, he's waving to the soldiers. It was like, you know, like friendly sorta, you know.
All right, the Imperial foot soldiers are carrying ranseurs. They are reach polearms. They do not seem to have guns on them, but the two behind them had muskets in their hands, and it looks like they're sending in their polearm friends first, and you know.
Oh, Mort's about to get shot. There's an ogre in the hall. Kill
Yep.
it.
Yeah, they opened up this door and made it across. They've now opened the door and they're looking in, and they can see this little glittery, little glittery thing waving at them. Is he casting spells? Are there any?
It's a fucking wave in common, like in Imperial common.
What's going on in here?
Ghost will say doppelgangers. Doppelgangers everywhere.
Okay. The real Chaga.
Please stand up.
He has
Woo!
stood up. It took effort.
Oh, Los is in there. Los, how far is Mort away from me? About 25 feet. Chaga smiles at that.
Takes a couple steps back.
He takes a step back. It sounds like they're in this corridor. He will channel to inflict.
Oh.
He will exclude Barnabus. Barnabus is familiar, ducking, and that's all he can see.
That's all he needs.
You and I are going to be with each other for a long time, aren't we? He's speaking to the skull on the scepter.
Yes.
I don't want to be a necromancer!
But you're so damn good at it.
As negative energy begins to flow from Chaga, injuring creature, you can hear the doppelganger screech in pain.
Chagamancer.
A Chagamancer, love it. Alright, 7d6 negative energy damage. He does 33 damage. DC
Nice.
23 will saves for half. We already established the two
That's a fucking good roll.
failed and failed. Those are the female doppelgangers, and then the master doppelganger
You can critically fail this, now, can you?
also failed.
Nice.
Their flesh is turning purple, blackened, and is flaking. The master assassin took 33 damage. That's 100 damage.
None of those glasses give you that many hit points, buddy.
And then the aura recedes. That was one channel from Chaga. He's got only 4 more of those per day. Because he took a step back to avoid Mort, he can.
Can't do another one.
Yeah, he's done.
Defensive?
You know, wait, give me a second.
He could have quick channeled.
He could quick channel twice, burning 4 of his channel energies.
Now, yes, and are we okay with doing the I'm going to load, dump, and triple channeling?
No, I'm not okay.
I realize guys will be able to do this too, where it's like
he doesn't have enough channels to do it.
Well, no. Well, Chaga doesn't.
No,
have...
but it's some another character might have.
Oh yeah. Everything that you guys have created will be thrown at your.
No. This is why every once in a while there's like, Mark, why'd you do that? Other people saw that too, but we did. We did. We would no.
Nah, that's too broken. Who would do that?
Pulling out that really wicked hot sauce and putting it on the table. It's like as long as it was in the
Yeah, the text is you may channel energy as a move action by spending 2 daily uses of that ability.
Yep. Comes a simple action. In 3 actions,
Yep.
you get 3 of them.
Use 6.
Okay, well, I think he's going to use at least 2. So instead of burning 1 channel energy, he's going to burn 2 to do it quickened. And then he's going to burn another 2 to do quickened again, leaving him with 1 channel point left over.
Right.
So he
Again.
again 22 damage, and then the
Die, Master Assassin, die!
the 2 assassins, one of them made it, one of them failed.
Let's see.
And the one that failed takes 22. That's 55 damage. And then the Master Assassin plus 11 makes it. So he takes 11 damage. That wasn't so bad. Don't stand near the evil cleric. It's basically what the...
This is a big buff to priests. Not
Yes.
a bad thing. Also, like the Healy priest could be like, just oh, it's
Yep.
just everybody.
You notice that Chaga's sweating. There's crackling purple energy all around the staff. He basically touches the remainder of the magic to the ground, and there's this big black stain that kills the fibers in the carpet all around where he touches it. I was trying. He looks over at Barnabus like,
I don't know why you don't want to be a necromancer. You're so damn good at it.
shut up. My buddy's a necromancer! Yells Lois as he's That's right, scream! Okay, Lois is going to just all-out attack the doppelganger.
Or is he going to attack the blind?
Yes, he's attacking the
Assassin.
blind floating assassin that's making all the strange noises. You're weird! All right. Now, he doesn't lose his AC because Los isn't. Yeah, okay.
And he can't get sneak attack because he's in a cloud.
Oh, shit.
There's concealment.
Or does he have that feat that allows him to?
No.
No.
He's still going to attack the
stab
weird
him.
weird creature a bunch of times. Yep.
Yeah, you could fill them full of holes.
All right, I think we're just attacking to hit him. I won't take the penalty on the for Piranha Strike. Bard Song and Good Hope is plus 19. Haste plus 20. Los hits. Misses. Misses
He's got the bonus for.
and misses.
I don't know.
That's unfortunate.
Ugh. Okay.
No.
2d4 plus 9. Oh, plus Bard Song and Good Hope. Plus
Good Hope. Plus
13.
Mm-hmm.
And that was... His crit range is 18. He's not high enough swashbuckler yet. He does 20 damage to the Grandmaster Assassin. At this point in time, check its hit points again.
level swashbuckler is he?
Los's build is Ninja 3, Swashbuckler 3, Ghost 2.
Okay.
Yeah, he stabs the creature, and the creature has less than 10 hit points left.
I got a feeling he's going out that window.
Ghost with the readied action.
Is it being a ghost? Okay, so the ready action didn't get triggered. That's fine. Ghost is going to move forward. I don't see any. I might see that one. I don't think so. It's.
You could see the.
It's really close.
BRB in 3.
I think you know something's there, but you can't quite see it.
I think we move forward, and then we are going to re-up the ready for the strike arrow if Bargle's casting spells. Adam knows it's better. There's better things to do, but Ghost doesn't see them from his vantage point, so
No.
they're just advancing in a 2x2 squad formation.
In a one on top of one.
In a one-on-one rat formation.
Bargle. It's not looking so well, that's what he says. How's Mort looking?
He's hurt.
He's more than bloody. He's bloodied?
More than bloodied. Yeah. All right, I'm back. Celebrate.
Alright, I guess it's time we start thinking about retreating, because I heard what the master said.
We have to go and kick Barnabus in the shins if he can't translate whatever they were saying into common for us. What kind of nerd are you? What were they saying?
What did they say?
Does Barnabus speak Aklo?
Yes. I'm gonna double check that, but I'm like 90% sure he does. Hell yeah, he does. As soon as I check it.
Of course he does.
Not what's going on. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't speak.
Our nerd is.
You're a cunning enough linguist to to know that they were speaking Aklo out loud.
Very deliberate enunciation there.
Bargle is going to defensively cast a dimension door. He's going defensive and then defensively casting a dimension door.
Must be on the train.
You can get your door off the train, I suppose. You can see out the window.
15 plus double spell level, DC 23. Okay, he appears here. Hey! There's a Bargle beside me.
You should probably stab him.
He's gonna try to teleport with him.
Oh,
Take him out!
trying to escape.
Take him out!
Monkey doppelgangers plus the one on the roof, the only one remaining with Grakkel on the roof. Wow, you defeated that whole bunch yourself.
When did the guns go off?
End of the round.
You got shot at. You were away from the computer. They missed you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this one's gonna step. And then try to tumble off.
AO.
Yep. Well, at first it's gonna tumble. What's your CMD?
34.
Okay, it can't make it. You get your AO.
20.
AC 19.
Hit him. Just
You nicked him just as he was disappearing off the side.
why the hell can't I crit? All right. Okay, here we go. Click. 36 damage.
All right, so you run this one through, and it falls it falls down boom, in between the two train cars. Ghost, you look up and you can see like Grakkel's foot. And now it's Grakkel's turn.
Okay, Grakkel's gonna hop down.
Okay, there is a creature that looks like Grakkel that hops down behind you, Mort. How do you react to this?
The monkeys are all dead.
A little guarded.
He incurs an AOO as he moves into your threatened space.
It looks like him.
It does.
I'm not gonna swing at him, but I'm not just giving him a pass.
Okay.
What does Grakkel? He sees ghost humans.
We got
Uh,
the last thing that jumped out of there was a doppelganger.
So I dropped down. I have 2 actions left. I see this Mort.
Yep.
Help me kill the fake Mort!
Mort would never say that, you stupid shit. He's going to.
Okay, there's another AOO incurred as...
Are you defensive against him or no? Because he's going through your square. Which
Yeah, he's not letting you through the square.
Okay, you attempt to move in there. You provoke an AOO. Are you taking it, Mort?
Oh, he's not letting me. He's like eh.
Yep.
Yeah, he's what's my favorite kind of soap?
You don't shower, you dirty shit. With his long arms, he's gonna try to hit this guy. I can't reach them around from that range.
That is accurate.
So is he being let through, or
just gotta
Yeah,
be
he'll let you
there somewhere.
hey, let through? I'm gonna walk to here.
Okay, there's an AOO from the little Mort.
I'm gonna spend a panache point.
Finish.
Hey!
For the
AC 30.
No,
It's a punish point.
I block it.
Punish you for trying to hit me.
No, you don't. The block ends up becoming the AC. So he hit your AC.
What? The block becomes my AC.
Yeah, ties go to him because your blocking becomes an AC.
Okay,
You need to beat his attack roll.
I see. Okay. So I'm blocking. Got it.
Yep.
Can I keep that nat 20 though?
No.
All right. I'm going for. Which one should I kill?
All of them! You hear Lo say in the back. Kill them all!
They all suck.
Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, I'm ignoring Mort.
Well, you moved and stopped, and then moved past him, and
Yep,
then you
and
attacked. You're done.
No, I didn't attack.
Did moves
That was I blocked. Or
there was the you tried to go through more.
Oh, that's right. So you did 2 moves to get through Mort because Mort was being difficult, and then you have one attack. Yeah.
That's 3 moves.
okay, so 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, and 3. D3. See who I attack.
Are you kidding?
I'm not hasted. 1. I attack the one I'm flanking with.
Okay, you can keep your 20.
Oh, right on. Let's confirm that. 1d20 plus 16 plus 8, so 20. Yay! God damn it.
AC
20 hit.
18? No, that does not confirm.
Flanking? She's blind?
No, she is not blind.
Oh, okay. Flanking? 20?
Not blind one.
20 does not hit her either. And then the mischance because of the smoke, you still hit.
Redo. Okay. There's sneak attack damage.
No.
I'm sneaking with Los.
Yeah, she's got improved canny dodge. She's equivalent to a 10th level rogue.
Mischance.
Okay.
I did the mischance, yeah.
Well, no, the mischance also means no sneak attack unless you have something to get with mischance.
37 damage.
That's still significant, though. She notices a problem as you're trying to skewer her spleen. Speaking of spleens, Mort.
Mort is going to hit the blind assassin.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Get this one! Get rid of the son of a bitch!
More can't see
I
this
can't
one.
see him.
Can't see it.
Oh! Let's do it.
I got a plan. I got a plan. They're going to hate the rats. The point is to make whatever the bargle is hate the rats.
AC 35.
Yeah. Roll percentile for the smoke. The concealment. Missed because of the concealment.
Works against me. I shouldn't complain.
Oh! She knows she's being attacked.
Hey, look out, sweetie.
Quit warning her. He's gonna take a swing at gonna take a swing at little Mort.
Okay.
AC 23. I don't know if that
His AC is 23.
is. Okay.
20 bad. 20 bonk.
Ow!
4, 46 points of damage. Ouch.
Which is 93 damage total. You incapacitate little Mort.
And last attack on the doppelganger, I guess.
Does he turn into a doppelganger?
Right now he's not. No, he's just a little...
Dead.
13.
Which is the chaga problem to the
Nope,
south.
miss.
Yep. She's moving around and trying to keep out of your way. The carbon copies.
Bleed, chaga, bleed.
Chaga's form bleeds. He's now at minus 11
Oh god.
and still conscious.
Oh,
Are still alive, I mean. And then Mort's copy bleeds. But still alive. Still in little Mort form. Master Assassin.
Assassin.
Well. There's this. I'm blind.
He's still blind.
Bullshit.
He had Scorching Ray at a good level. Does he have True Strike?
Yeah, no, there's a reason why he had Scorching Ray.
Because I think I know why he had Scorching Ray, but yeah.
Well, we'll start attacking creatures.
Okay.
Grakkel went in here and you attacked this woman. Let's see. Does he know that Grakkel's in that square? I think if he rolls a 1, he doesn't know. Yeah, he can hear you attacking from that square. So he starts attacking that square. A rapier comes flashing in Grakkel.
Okay.
Rolls a nat
I'm
1.
I'm not gonna do this one, but I will do.
He
39 would have hit.
would have hit. Okay, so the train jostles a little bit, but he pulls his rapier back. He'll take a second attack.
This one I'm gonna block.
Okay, AC 19. Oh no.
About to get repaired.
Yep.
Oh, that's your repierced.
Yeah, he rattles his rapier against your thin
29?
blade. You take your thin blade back and then stab at him. He's not reacting to this. 29. His AC is 30. You missed by 1.
He doesn't get
You got Bard Song in there?
Yeah, I've got Bart's on.
All right.
I don't have anything else though running.
Okay, and then his last attack.
Wait, isn't he? I thought his AC was 30 before he went blind.
and he's a rogue, so he doesn't care about being.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
AC 21 with the last attack. You guys are in a sword fight, and then he gets his will save to end this blindness at the end of the round. 20? Does that?
Yes. That does it.
Randomly just spent a fortune point, so you did hit him.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right. That's
I want to hit something.
I'm a rogue and I never sneak attack anything.
You can't sneak attack him here either.
I know. Alright. 32 damage.
The Master Assassin had 9 hit points left. There is still one roll we need to make, because he's in a misty area. There's a percentile. If you roll 20 or under, you end up missing him.
Who's rolling?
You are. Go ahead.
Alright. Oh.
You run the Master Assassin through. He makes this horrible, horrible sound.
Nice.
He had 9 hit points left, so after 32 damage, you dropped the Master Assassin to minus 23. And there ain't no way that this build has 23 con. You
23
run
con.
him through to the hilt. He screeches, dies on the end of your sword, and drops his own sword to the carpeted floor.
Ooh.
I think the party has just got a new rune to play with. But we're getting ahead of ourselves.
No better than the monkeys. Little bit better, but not much.
All right, the Wynn family and then the assassins. Well,
Mort scorched to half to death. No,
Yeah. Ah! Okay.
They kind of heard the screech from the Master Assassin and know that whoever this guy is just killed their master. They'll say thanks later when they're chewing on your bones. Meantime, there are a bunch of daggers that you need to dodge.
Okay, second strike, I'm blocking on one of them.
On their second strikes. Okay, so these
Yeah,
are all
on
their
her-
these
on
are
her
all
second
their
strike.
these are all their first strikes. AC 28, AC 31.
Nope.
Okay, and then their second strikes.
So the one from the north, I'm blocking that one.
Okay, 28 is what you need to beat.
Oh.
Okay. So you got in under your defenses, you managed to pull your head back before a dagger got stuck in your face. And then this one is going to 5-foot step towards Bargle. And this one will take her last attack. They seem impressed by, or at least she seems impressed by your swordplay, as you come in and effectively swoop in to save Mort.
biggest risk of swooping in to save Mort was getting bashed by
Getting
Mort.
bashed.
I'm beaten by Mort.
Barnabus. The big ugly one's down. There's still a Bargle beside me, and 2 assassins, and then I think that's Grakkel.
Do you want more glitter?
You're getting to be a good swordsman, Lois.
Back it up by 10 feet. Oh, careful you don't get me.
Done. Another one.
All right. So point to where you're centering the glitter.
Right here.
All right.
Oh yeah, Los is in.
All right, so you've made... There we go. Boggle's now glittery.
Oh, Bargles, you hey, Bargle, how's it going?
Fuck you!
The glass.
You know where we're going next? We're going to your school.
Oh, no, don't get nervous.
Kit. Doppelganger assassin is blinded, and then Bargle. Oh, Bargle's got to roll really poorly. 34 on his will save.
That makes it, yeah.
Okay. Yep, good one.
I'm glad I could help, you know.
Barnabus?
Brothers in arms, as he sticks his head back into the...
Does it get rid of the mirror image?
No,
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
just the invisibility.
Shiny.
And you stick your head back in, okay?
Yep.
The birds are talking.
Right.
Soldiers. I think you could keep on firing without reloading. I think it's got 5 shots before reloading. That sounds good. But you hop down. There's nothing left.
Well, if they would have shot at you, that would have been a whole, like, I mean, it's justifiable, really, but there'd been a whole other conversation at the end of this.
There's a guy with a sword on top of the train. Yeah, he's trying to rob it.
He's got a little mask on and everything. So.
He looked like a goblin, and he was on the train with a sword. Don't be an idiot. Yeah, the soldiers are moving forward. Hey, you there! Stand down!
A little busy.
Drop your bows or you'll be shot.
Little busy.
Okay. Hey, that rat's eating that guy.
Fuck.
All right, these two guys with the muskets, they're shooting the vermin.
Point blank.
Yeah, they're...
Don't shoot me, bro.
Okay, bad dex gun, point blank. Okay, 2 musket shots against the rat. AC 28 touch and AC 21 touch.
Yeah, those touch the rat.
Okay, rat took 18 damage.
Ow.
Hey, it's still moving!
Would you... Into Zoomy, would you fucking stop that?
Yeah, they double moved and shot their muskets at the rat that is clearly like biting at the fat man's neck, and these 2 Imperial foot soldiers are telling you to put your bows down.
Yep.
No weapons on the train.
It's a walking stick.
They don't believe you. I think this is a good place to push pause for a bio break. The nice thing about tea, it's tasty. The bad thing about tea, it's a diuretic.
It's 4 times so far during this session.
Yeah, I haven't moved. It is now time. I wanted to the beginning of last round, and I went, I can do one more round, and now
Now it's getting close. Like,
No,
wrap it up quick.
I'll be right back.
As Alright. Looks like it's just me. You guys are in for a treat now, aren't you? This is a lot of fun. Being on the top of a moving train, sword fighting with a bunch of monsters? Yeah! Samurai Jack. Action Jack. Pretty awesome. Do they have precise strike? Yes. Well. Yes. We can't wait till the 2nd chapter begins, because we get to introduce our... There's 3 more characters being introduced. One for me, one for Mark, and one for Adam. are pretty cool. They're really cool. You guys are gonna like. I hope. Anyways, but yes, strong anticipation. I hope we get Bargle. Like we got the assassin. Don't want these guys running around anymore. Everyone gets more. Well, yeah. So we're gonna be because we're splitting up. We're getting more characters, but we're gonna have 2 groups running simultaneously. One group is run by Adam. One group is gonna be DM'd by Marty. You guys already have an idea about the split. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But you guys know from the what's it called? When the Imperium came around to each neighborhood and took record of the individuals, I can't remember the census. You know who's going to be joining the military, basically, who's going to be pulled in, and who isn't. Desaad, you know from the other group. Desaad. Oh God, who else? I don't remember. I remember Desaad's there because he's my guy. Yeah, it is going to be pretty crazy. One group's going to be pure monsters. The other's going to be rogues and what's her name? So there's going to be, I believe, DD, Capra, Desaad, not Sunny. Who else? Agony and the constructs are going north, and Sunny's going with them. Who else? Let's see. North is going to be... Yeah, Slake, Agony, Cog, Amadeus, that's right. And then the other guys who went into the the army was, yeah. Dewdrop, Desaad, Capra, and Dugan. That's it. And then these guys are likely going to get split up based on the census that they went through, right? So yeah, then we have to introduce the other characters, which is going to be a lot of fun as well. Yeah. This was fun. There were lots of fun. Capra and Dugan, yeah, that's right. Rulers of Volcanus join the plane fray. Yeah, so the northern group have their own. I can't talk about it. I don't know that much, but from what I know, I can't talk because I don't want to ruin anything. But so this Mark guy. Oh, hey man.
What's going on? You giving away all the secrets?
Giving away everything. No, just talking about the summary of the characters that there are new characters being introduced, not saying who they are, and just a summary of who's going into which group from the other campaign.
Man, the doppelgangers are trying to murder you because you guys seem to be an effective group for them to replace. They also may know more about you than you guys realize.
There's a Bargle. We've been killing them forever.
Can you go through the chat?
Oh.
Beliefs. It just happened. Just happened.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
I'll give him one of these.
Hey there. You want to be famous?
I want to be famous.
I want to be famous. All right, Junker, you're being told by Imperial soldiers to lay down your arms.
Junker's... he says in Nizumi, don't speak common. And he summons air elementals.
Say what?
And
Say what?
we're summoning air elementals.
Hey!
And hopefully when they see a hallway full of dead goddamn doppelgangers, they understand what the problem is. Because we'll be using a 4th circle summon.
They're gonna go into whirlwind and move with the.
And they're going to whirlwind, and actually, we'll do a 3rd circle summon.
What size are they?
Small.
How many?
Ooh, isn't it?
It's.
Or you have approved summon, right?
Yeah. So 2 of them.
Where do they appear?
They're going to appear beside Mort. Basically in Mort Square.
Okay.
Wait, do you have the ability to increase? Do you increase the number of summons?
I didn't get it's 1 above, so it's D3 plus. It's D3 normally, so D3 plus 1. They're going to whirlwind and move through the hallway to make all that smoke go away.
By smoke.
Nice. So they're basically vacuuming up the smoke.
Yep.
They get in beside Grakkel, and yeah, that smoke is just being sucked away.
And then Junker points down the hallway and goes into Zumi.
You're also
monsters on the train.
You're also putting out the fires on the curtains that were caused by the flickering embers that, if you didn't do something with, would eventually catch the entire train on fire. Yeah, the air elementals put out the smoke and the flames.
And then he does like the little rat ta-da, like ta-da.
Trickster. Crazy man. Hope grad school is going all right, man. Good to see you up. And as always, thanks for your support. 36 months. That is a long time.
Oh.
3 years. We've been at this for years, guys. Years. It feels it. I've been playing with these guys for over a decade, so and Mark for much longer. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to many more years. We've got lots of stories in the tank, and when we get tired of Pathfinder, there will be something else to replace it. The Mandalorian does. There was this weird little itch. I'm like, I've never DM'd Star Wars, but watching The Mandalorian. Nah, they're just a bunch of neutral. Then I realized they're just a bunch of neutral asshole-y characters. We are doing this in multiple campaigns. We are, we're doing it. Yeah, but it's a great show.
I want my revolver I want a revolver. I want it's Westerns. Westerns are awesome. I want Dragon Mech back. We started that for like 2 months.
So good. One of the chapters of a campaign that we're going to be returning to might have something akin to Dragon Mech on it. Cool. It won't be central to the campaign, but there will be a time where you climb inside a vehicle. Is basically what. Yeah. So Junker cast a summon
and then Junker's rat is gonna keep eating the fat man, and then he's gonna go hide under the seats.
Okay.
Under the fat man.
Chaga. Would be Chaga.
All right, so hits. 8 damage.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, 8 damage is 89, dropping the doppelganger to -19, which kills him. He begins to transform. Hey, what the fuck? What's that?
And then the rat's gonna scurry, like, not letting the humans figure out how to decide whether or not they're still shooting at him. They're scurrying away.
It's one of those creatures. Put down your weapons or you'll be shot.
I'm trying to aim.
Oh, hello there, Boggle. Chaka, he didn't want to be out in the hallway without the mist there. He really didn't want to be seen. Chaka has one more negative energy channel in the tank. Guess what?
Oh, hello, Boggle.
Guess what Chaka is going to do? Unfortunately, he's going to catch the air elementals in this, but I think the air elementals have done what they needed to do.
I think so.
Now, we rolled familiars act like the
Barnabas's familiar is literally like part of his body.
yeah, when I exclude someone, do I also have to exclude their familiar? Is the ruling that I'm trying to think of.
I would say if you're within the same square, no problem.
Okay. Yeah,
And it's
that makes
just like
sense.
everything else where if
Yeah,
within
so
5 feet.
Barnabas is 1, Duckin's 2. He can exclude up to his charisma mod and Chaga's charisma. Chaga's aura is +6. Okay. Exclude. He can exclude. Well, I guess the 2 elementals. All right, and he wants to do damage to all of them. He sees a couple of weak doppelgangers and Bargle. They've all got damage. So 26. The 2 assassins. Plus, once he's out of this, he can put that damn scepter away because that's not his best weapon. Assassin on the left fails. She takes the full 26
Some
damage.
people might argue that it is his best weapon.
Yeah. 107 damage to the crafty doppelganger assassin. She is unconscious.
Yeah, boy.
And 13 damage to the invisible, or sorry, to the blind one. Now Bargle with his +18 to save makes it 13 damage. He's at 100. Ooh. Yeah, he's not doing so well, but he's still got a little bit of kick left in him. So that was Chaga's standard action. He now has a move.
GTFO.
No, he's not GTFOing. If anything, he's going to go to this. He trundles forward, so he's threatening Bargle.
Atta boy.
Time to be brave, Barnabas! Chugga charges forward. Los.
Kill her. Wait, he has heart seeking.
Yes.
Go for friggin' Bargle. That's what it's for.
I think it's for the mischance of the cloud. So
Yeah, no concealment against living targets.
Oh, damn it.
basically, he got screwed out of a sneak attack at one point. He should have got a sneak attack on one of his stabs earlier.
Yeah, we forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. No, he still didn't have sneak attack because the thing was a higher level rogue.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to start chopping down the magic missiles on Bargle.
Magic.
Oh, sorry, the mirror images on Bargle. He's going to just start
It's a cool
attacking.
visual of like a bunch of magic missiles floating over your head like Ioun stones.
Yep. Let's see. +19. +14. And then 2 +10s. The haste attack. Okay, Bargle has AC of 26, so potential hit, and then a critical miss. Okay, so the potential hit D7, miss, and potential hit. So 2 mirror images come off of Bargle, and then Los critical missed. He has no strength score, so he can't take strength damage. He hit the side of the wall really hard and had to
Does he
pull.
have a haste attack?
Yeah, I did the two d10s, and then his last attack missed. Neither of which within 5. So he chewed down a couple of images.
Have we changed haste to be at your highest bonus, or is it
No.
because it's just one extra attack action?
One extra attack action. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's at the end of the routine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're in there somewhere. Don't worry, I like using that spell too. Ghost.
Ghost is going to.
Put down that bow, you dirty little Kazumi!
They're gonna get away.
run.
That's kind of what's happening.
All right, Mort, do you think those are your friends?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Ghost is gonna run around the corner.
Because there's dead fucking doppelgangers all over the place.
Yep.
And then he's going to ready a closing my eye true strike arrow into Bargle if he tries to cast a spell of any sort.
Like teleport?
Oh, I like teleport. That's the exact spell I want. I shoot him in the butt.
Oh, you bastard. I thought I was going to get away. Okay. Boggle's like,
Ah, stupid Kazumi!
Junker's like, oh, fuck you.
Bargle. He's being threatened by Chaga, threatened by Los, threatened by Grakkel. I think you forced me to at least cast the spell defensively. So, first thing he does is he goes defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Boosting his AC by 3.
Well, he's got fucking green style.
Then he is going to cast Teleport defensively, taking 3 creatures with him. And those 3 creatures will be... Well, actually, 2 creatures in addition to himself. Himself and the 2 doppelganger assassins. He leaves the granddaddy assassin behind because
He probably tried to teleport him. He's dead. It didn't work.
Yeah, because he didn't pick him up as not part of his quit monk.
All right.
All right, so first is his defensive casting of a 5th level spell, which is DC 25. He's got a plus 19. So he's able to defensively cast his spell. Now the readied action to shoot him in the face while closing your eyes with the True Strike.
Now, where this gets interesting is there's no mischance. Does sneak attack apply?
He's flanked.
Does sneak attack apply when someone's invisible? No. So I don't. I think it just gets rid of the thing. I don't think.
I think sneak attack talks about concealment. Is like it talks about mischance.
Give me. Let me reread.
You take a look. I'll
yeah.
get the roll together. It's. I think it's plus 41, plus 40, or something like that. AC 58.
Curse this spell. Additionally, you are not affected by the mischance that applies to attackers trying to... This spell is so amazing. I want it to be suckier than it is. Yeah, you get it.
Okay. So, no fire.
He's got 30 hit points left.
Well, 32 damage.
Ah!
Crazy.
And he's bleeding.
Random Coffee, thanks for the follow. Let us know if you have any questions. All right, so Ghost closes his eyes and relies upon magic for the arrow to aim true. This is a very, very risky proposition, as you would be flat-footed.
Oh, I'm flat-footed and there's assassins right by me.
Yeah. You fire the arrow and let magic take its course. You hear it hit something, then your eye opens, and you can see flames and cold energy licking up a Bargle's face. He's trying to cast his teleport, but can't because there's an arrow in his larynx, and he's making a croaking noise as he's floating around, bleeding all over the place, and he is incapacitated and has 4 bleed.
4 bleed.
Nice shot, Ghost. It's really you, is it? Yes, it's really you. You put magic in your bow.
While his eyes are still closed because it's not his turn yet, the middle finger comes up.
The 12th level wizard Bargle is dying before you. His turn thus ends. There are no more monkey doppelgangers. They are all dead. I'm going to remove them from the initiative sheet.
Grakkel, if you would.
Grakkel, now that the mist and the smoke has all been washed away, you realize that your party is yet again has the upper hand of this situation. There is a bleeding, vaguely feminine formed doppelganger that is bleeding at your feet, and then there's one that's trying to grab for Bargle. She's got a dagger in her hands, and she's standing on top of the Grandmaster Assassin.
We strike her. You are not a good swordsman.
She turns towards you. Her mouth opens really wide and lets out this high-pitched screech.
Let's hope I'm a good swordsman. Well,
Junker is waving the humans past him when there's like the screaming. Go ahead.
22 hit her.
No, she's waving her dagger around.
Of course.
You're slipping on doppelganger blood, and
27 hit.
27 would have hit.
All right, so
So unfortunate.
this is bullshit.
Mort.
You know it's Grakkel now.
All right. Mort.
I have another action.
It goes
You can't step in there. Crap.
Mort is going to.
Well, you can step. You can step here.
Yeah, I'll step over her. That's right.
Okay.
And the small elemental.
I think.
They could die, whatever. You can go off and have little elemental babies, whatever they want to do. They can go out to stud at this point.
Mort step in there.
Yeah, Mort, your hair is being all moved around and cleaned by these elementals.
He's gonna.
They swear at you in
on the
Orin, but
doppelganger assassin, and the last attack is going to be on the prone Bargle.
okay.
Just so he dies.
She's concerned
Oh,
with
gosh.
with Grakkel, who is attacking her, and she may not see this big club coming her way.
She's all yours, Mort. Set her up.
She's trying to wipe the glitter out of her eyes. She looks really concerned.
Hey, let's have some fun. Plus 21. Oh,
Get her, Mort! Get her!
AC 35
I knew you could do it! This is Chaga.
for 47 points of damage.
Yeah, that cracks her head open and she dies. She doesn't turn into anything else, though. That might be a natural form for doppelgangers.
And he's just going to paste Bargle because.
Well, he's got mirror images, so they'll still be in effect here.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough. Plus 21, plus 16, 31.
Potential hit, D5.
Got him.
You hit Barkle. you just swipe. You swipe through the entire space where him and all of his images are. You get through some of the images and end up cracking the Bargle's chin. Like you disintegrated almost his jawbone. It's pulp.
Okay. And 41 damage.
You expected a rain of chiclet-like teeth, but apparently the teeth are also like a disguise, and it's just like a pulpy mass that you hit. You kill Bargle.
All right. And with his last attack, he's gonna swat little Mort.
Oh, who's underneath you, bleeding?
I think he's underneath Ghost right now, or yeah.
Yeah, boy.
41 dead Bargles. I think we're at like 5 or 6 dead Bargles at this point.
Yeah. AC 15. I don't know if that hits or not.
The AC would be
19 minus dex.
Prone.
That's the prone. So 19
No
minus 5
crap.
becomes it'd be
14.
Yeah, you hit.
14.
Yeah, you step
So,
on more.
Step on him, kill him.
Okay, and then that creature turns into a dead doppelganger rather quickly. The unfortunate part about it turning into medium-sized creature is that its armor did shift from small back into medium.
I'm pretty sure mine's better anyway.
Better armor than you.
Okay, combat is quickly ending, but the confrontation is not. There are no more carbon copies on the board. There's no more Master Assassin. The Wynn family is still kind of peeking out and trying to figure out what's going on. You can see now Tsarra Wynn has left her chamber. She must have spells running, and she's walked all the way up to the wall of force.
Barnabus just sticks his head like out the door, like, "We got it. Don't worry."
when you stick your hand up like this, your tattoo parrot familiar kind of sticks its head out to have a look and then disappears. She tilts her head off to the side, gives you a quizzical look. She knocks on the wall of force and like is now looking down the hallway full of carnage.
Thanks for the help.
Assassin, what did you want them to do?
Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing.
Barnabus, and then the soldiers. Okay, so we're gonna break out of combat.
Junker goes into
Tsarra,
prone position.
I think if I go
He
small,
puts his
I might
bow in
die.
front of him and puts his hands on his head. Like he's
There we go. Okay, so this guy loops his pole arm around your bow and just sort of flings it over his back, and the bow goes flapping
okay.
back. This
Grakkel's moving forward.
This soldier is moving next to Junker. It looks like they're going to secure Junker. These two musketeers reload their guns. Where'd the rat go? I don't know.
The rat's hiding. He's also glitter dusted, so the rat is like, I guess the rat would be bolting towards the shit. The rat's gonna go try to hide in the shitter.
Okay, it's going back that way. You there? Holy shit, he's big. You!
Huh? What, me?
Drop your weapon.
Okay.
Barnabas, you're given Grakkel's sword.
Barnabas will take his hat off. And...
Yeah,
Well-
Chaga's hopping over there as well to do that. Los just goes, "I'll see you later." It disappears back to his urn. Yeah.
Ghost throws his bow back into his quiver.
Okay, so you're sticking it into the fishing quiver.
And then he gets prone, oh no, he doesn't die. Wait a sec.
That's the wrong circle.
That's the wrong circle. And then he just lays down with his hands on his head like he's been arrested a few times before by Imperial guard.
Was this one left alive?
So he's gonna get behind.
Was this one left alive?
Yeah, Mort will just sort of
Lean on her.
step back and kind of kneel on her.
Okay, there is a moment of distraction as they're looking at all of these creatures. There's more of them. Yeah, they're like gangle folk, I think they're called.
Barnabas, perhaps you need
Ghost
to
is gonna
join.
look up from being on the floor, hands on his head, to do a little high.
Okay, they are collecting Ghost and putting him next to Junker.
Barnabus, we need
One
your
of-
help to speak to the soldiers.
One of the foot soldiers has placed manacles around Junker, but they didn't have enough for Ghost, so
Perfect.
these guys are now demanding that Mort lay down his arms.
Mort looks back, and Barnabas kind of gives him the put it down. He puts down his weapon.
Barnabas has his other Tetsubo in his hat, so it's not
Yeah,
like
so it's not like it's or he'll be defenseless.
What's the meaning of this? Go get the captain.
I believe I can explain if you care for it.
Get down on the ground! These guys are. You made them walk through.
I've got a hat.
Get down on the ground now! Put your hands behind your head. You. They're still. Mort is still very intimidating to them. Get down on your knees, big guy.
He is on his knees,
Okay.
specifically on a doppelganger.
All right. So you've coup de grace the doppelganger.
Chad, I think Mort said he's in a bit of physical trouble there.
Yeah, Chaga's getting down on the ground, putting his tower shield down. He stuck his scepter into your hat because the thing looks
Does
creepy.
Chaga sit on his butt, or does he like lay on his stomach?
Chaga gets down on his knee. He kind of just waddles back to his butt and.
All right, I am just going to make sure my friend here does not die from the wounds inflicted upon him defending this train. Diplomacy check.
Sure, to not get shot, to cast magic on Mort. Oh, if Mort shrinks, is he gonna die?
His con he won't die, but he'll have like 9 hit points. It's one of those. I think I might die if I go small. So 40.
Make it quick. Any false moves, and we'll stick lead in you.
So Barnabas heals him for 28,
If
Okay.
any of the humans,
and then gets on his knees.
if any of the humans speak Nezumi, they hear our heroes coming from the other car.
Marty, could Grakkel have stealthed and hid in between the bodies?
It took them a while for them to inch their way up here and to deal with
Grakkel,
Mort.
your knees might want to find the fucking floor.
Are you sneaking away, or are you?
I wanted to grab that sword and hide it.
From the Grandmaster. Okay, give me a stealth check or a sleight of hand.
Okay. I'll give you a. What's my sleight? No, let's go stealth.
Okay, I know what the DC is.
Fucking 33.
No, it's good enough. So when you put your sword away in Barnabas's hat, and there's a fortune point to help, you manage to grab the Grandmaster's rapier and you stuck it in the hat with your sword. So you've absconded with a sword with a keen rune on it.
Nice.
Mort.
For us who aren't swashbucklers,
Oh wait, you already have a.
he can't put keen on a club.
He wants impacting is the
I want
power.
impacting,
Yeah,
yeah.
is the power he wants. Yeah, so you managed to get that. Are you also surrendering?
Yep. Hands in the head.
Okay.
He knows the drill. This is a hobgoblin. He knows the drill.
Party surrender.
After Mort gets his healing, he will shrink down.
Okay.
What the? Are you one of them?
What? No, they can't do this, because I'm awesome. And they don't have a third arm, and they don't have wings. They can't do what I can do.
Okay, so they take what visible weapons you have away from you, and the rest of the train trip, effectively, you spend in this common area under guard by soldiers. They do find enough manacles to manacle all of you, and they basically have placed you under arrest.
Okay.
That's a fine fucking reward.
Are you trying to speak to their captain?
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
now the
This is just what the soldiers do before, as like they're controlling the situation.
the conductor saw what was going on, and he's with the family up ahead of us. Can he talk to what's going on?
You guys are moved into this chamber and put into chains by the time that spell comes down.
Mort asks, or not, Barnabas asks politely if he could be seated with not Mort.
All right, this cabin is now swarming with Imperial soldiers. These guys are not the law per se; they are military, and they don't seem to be interested in anything that you're saying or any excuses that you're making. Although you're asking for a favor. The Imperial officer ignored you at first and went and is going to talk to the conductor and probably the engineer. He took a couple of gunners with him.
How hard is it to pick manacles
Yeah.
when they're on you? Is it escape artist or is it disable device?
You could escape artist to like represent you squeezing
Slipping
out of them. You can use. You are probably grappled while trying to use tools to pick.
Okay. I'm gonna
Uh,
try to do mine.
What? How does that work?
Do we get the like? Do we understand the difficulty? Like, I mean, I'm assuming I'm just like wondering if that option is viable for the characters in question.
Give me a second. You've been in manacles before, probably.
Right. They knew the drill for getting arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, this is legitimately. I've never had this come up in a game that I was running. I don't know the answer to this question.
Okay, they have normal manacles. These are not masterwork anyway. To slip free is a DC 30 escape artist.
Okay.
It's
What
a
about
DC, it's a
disabled
DC 26 strength check to break out of them. And then the lock itself is a average lock, so that is DC 25.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, DC 25, and then you're considered grappled if you're picking your own lock.
Okay.
So mine
So
is-
the plus 18, disabled escape artist, he could slip them if he wanted to. Okay, we're just gonna hang out.
And Barnabas is going to pick his locks while he's waiting just because he's fucking bored.
Okay. So the soldiers are beginning to gather up all the bodies of these creatures. They end up stuffing them in one of these rooms. Unfortunately, a lot of the gear is still on those creatures. You're probably mostly interested in the gear from the assassins.
Yeah.
And the Bargle.
And the Bargle, yeah.
Bargle. Mr. Bargle.
Eventually, Tsarra win the Imperial officer and the conductor comes back. And you can hear the conductor saying, these people are heroes. They shouldn't be treated this way. How do we know that any of them are not these creatures? If I'm to understand, they could be anyone. I guess they could be you too, Captain.
Do any of these soldiers that are moving around, do any of them smell like they can cast arcane?
All right, do you have enough points to burn to check?
My 1 point lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah. And I
Yes.
believe he started that at the beginning.
It's the same point from last
None of the soldiers, as you end up kind of switching spots with Junker
Yep.
to get a good whiff, none of the soldiers seem to be spellcasters.
That's a good thing.
did we hear that conversation?
Yeah, they're approaching. I'm just looking for the
They're up north.
for the conductor's token. Where
Oh,
is
he's
it?
down here.
Oh yeah, he ducked into the room with them to
Yeah.
Yep.
to hide. Yeah, you hear their conversation as they're approaching. What's with the duck? I believe it's one of their pets. They close the door. They ignore the creepy urn. Little do they realize. They're heroes. They shouldn't be treated this way. This man says you're heroes.
Yeah, I've been called worse.
We did what the duty of anyone would do and try to rescue citizens.
These vermin are a class 3 threat to the Imperium.
Alright, I'd classify them a bit harder than 3, but that's just me.
Who's he looking at for the vermin?
No, he was talking about the doppelgangers. He
Okay, well, the rats, when the term vermin comes up, the rats get kind of interested in who's being talked about.
They should be a higher threat level. Why is that? Do you have information?
Oh, yeah, these ones are not your normal doppelgangers. They can mimic the powers of, say, wizards, priests, and whatnot. Which is not typical for their kind.
Okay, he listens.
That being said, like normally they just impersonate, lords and ladies and whatnot. These ones can impersonate an archmage, cast the spells and everything.
And how do you have special knowledge about these creatures?
Oh, I'm very fucking smart.
That is a professor of the university.
No, former. I gave it up for field work.
Alright, Professor. How do we tell one of these creatures apart from a normal man?
Well, for you, easiest thing to do is make them bleed. The blood turns green when it separates from the body.
I'll volunteer for that, Captain. Fine, nick them on their hands. The captain takes out a handkerchief and throws it at the other guard, and these two guys eagerly go about and cutting your hands. This one guy really likes to cut hands.
I also recommend doing the rest of your men, seeing as they joined us.
Grakkel, take 1 point of damage.
I show the same thumb that's got a bunch of scars on it.
You just grab the top of your hand and cut your palm.
Oh.
Oh, be careful! They just cut Chaga's palm. They're using the same knife too. After they wipe it on the.
Microbiology hasn't been invented yet.
Yep, Chaga takes 1 damage. He shows the captain their blood. This blood look like.
They're fine.
There were also multiple doppelgangers on the roof of the train.
Yeah, look like fucking monkeys, didn't I?
We cleared them all out, sir.
Yes, I chopped up them on the train roof, and you will find them along the side. And the gun did a good number, too.
Barnabus hands an unshackled wrist over.
Yep, they give.
Did they notice it's out of the shackles?
Hey!
So they don't notice, like he's distracting them or something.
Sure, give me a.
You can give me a big minus, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's like a party trick.
Like I stole your watch, you don't know. Minimum, so I rolled a 33.
It's one of those things where
You kind of handed out your hand. The guy was eager just to cut it to see if you were a doppelganger or not, or maybe he just likes inflicting pain. The Imperial officer seems to be thinking about his own soldiers. You gave him something to think about, and it's the one who is carrying the handkerchief that just gives you a look like he's got his eye on you. They don't make a fuss about your hands being loose. You're cooperating, and
He puts his hand right back as if it was still shackled.
it's just one of those.
This little one was 8 feet tall, more like 9. What is he?
Oh, he's a Spriggan. Yeah, I'm a fucking Spriggan. We're the greatest race ever.
Spriggan.
some sort of fae, says the officer.
We're fucking gnomes, you shit!
Hey!
you get a backhanded slap for 1 non-lethal damage.
He has quite the mouth on him.
And then the guy goes over and just sticks the dagger into one of your existing wounds. You're sitting there with 83 damage or whatever. Yeah, he takes a little bit of blood from your wound. He ends up not doing any damage, but it hurts a little bit. And he shows the blood.
They're not doing anything.
They're not doppelgangers if we believe this professor here.
That's right.
It is true. You see it yourself.
So you're saying their blood turns black? Like all
Well,
that crud that's over the floors in there?
yeah.
Alright.
Stick your hand out, Nezumi, or should I cut off your tail?
That one is a right twat, isn't he?
He nicks both Junker and Ghost.
Okay, we're remembering his face because he's probably gonna end up with a bunch of rat crap in his coin purse.
Alright, there are 2 musketeers that must be just kind of returning from on patrol. They're walking past you. Ghost, you catch the smell of a arcane caster,
Second level,
2nd level.
Captain in Imperial Common.
Yes.
That one's doppelganger.
Which one?
Shut your hole, says the guy who's doing all the cutting and slapping.
Actually, my little friend there's got a nose for those things.
I can smell him. That one's a doppelganger.
Hey!
Or are you just a fucking wizard in your part time?
Alright.
There are no wizards in my company.
Oh, he's a fucking doppelganger. Or he's been probably hiding something.
Which one? Not me.
You notice that these 2 have been... You don't know which one it was. They both kind of passed by you.
One of the 2 of them. You can bring him to me to smell, or you can cut him. You should go cut him. He's going to tell the cutty guy.
The Imperial officer turns to Ghost and says, "If you're wrong about this, I'm going to let him take your tail."
All right.
And if I'm right,
I
you
got
let
favors
us
from
go.
somebody who can cast regenerate, so
And if he's right, you let us go.
There are enough people in here that they do arrest or seize these 2 Imperial musketeers. They take their weapons away from them. They both submit.
Barnabus, you hear Nezumi from behind you. Quiet. Better be fucking right about the one thing.
Oh, you're fucking right.
All
You're
right,
pretty
all
fucking
right.
dumb.
Who's first? You, Edward. Give me your hand. Don't make it too deep. I still gotta shoot with that with that hand. Yeah. He just slashes the top of his hand. Hey!
Everyone's looking at the blood.
Give it a tick.
He grabs some other soldier's handkerchief and sticks it in the blood and holds it up.
The soldiers sneeze a lot. They got a lot of handkerchiefs.
This one doesn't. His blood doesn't do anything.
Sorry, Edward.
Yeah. Look at the top of his wound. You notice that there's a definite tension in the air. There are guns that are now pointed at this last Imperial musketeer.
Captain, may I have a word with you? Not until you bleed.
He
What
can read your mind, by the way, so just fucking get it done.
Okay, they seize him. The Imperial musketeer gives Barnabas a look like, "You're dead."
Well, you
I
first,
don't think
buddy.
I'm the one who's about to die.
He gets knocked to his knees. They seize his shoulders. He fights a little bit, and they manage to force his hand over. And that one guy slashes at his hand. He pulls the dagger up, and you can see it even from afar. The drips of reddish blood slowly turning black, and then now the entire end of the dagger is black.
Captain, I surrender.
I suggest you shoot him in the head, as he will kill you and everyone here.
Under Article 33 of the Imperial Code, as an enemy combatant, I surrender to the Imperial.
That one probably killed your soldier and left his body inside. Your choice.
Does Article 33 apply to monsters and infestations?
Show me. Show you what, Captain? Show me. There's a grin from the creature. Your empire will not last long. It begins to change. The captain doesn't let the creature change into anything else. He unloads his pistol into the thing's head and screeching and transforming into a doppelganger is one of his own soldiers. Okay, there's a gasp from all of you. Everyone in a line. We'll be cutting everyone's finger. You complain about it, we'll dock a week's pay.
Fuck about it. Fuck it.
And
Ghost shrugs. Fuck him.
the Imperial Musketeer with his big ass kind of like Bowie knife, the captain just puts it away and takes out like a small like shaving razor. They go about checking blood. The captain actually gets one of his officers to do it to him first, and then he actually cuts the Imperial Musketeers that were doing the cutting and jostling. He actually takes out the guy's Bowie knife to give him a nice slash across his hand. Puts the Bowie knife away. He does not like it, but he doesn't complain. They end up spending the next half an hour checking their blood, and none of the others seem to have any affliction that turns their blood from red to black.
And if anyone wonders how hepatitis gets this is a good way.
He orders one of his underlings to form a task force to go and search the train high and low. And you end up finding in a storage compartment stuffed into a corner the body of the soldier that the doppelganger had replaced.
Okay.
At this point, you're well into the journey. They haven't asked Barnabus to put the manacles back on. They just took the manacles from him.
Okay.
They allow the conductor, after he gets checked, they do check the engineer, the conductor, and anyone else left on the train. I'm going to roll a d4. If I roll low, they accidentally ignore the kobolds. Kobolds are beneath notice.
Yeah, I was gonna tell him that.
I think I smelt them, but yeah.
Yep. They do check on politely the Tsarra Wynn and her family, who do return to their cabin. They're allowed to return to their cabin for the entire journey. They did say that none of them have escaped each other's sight for the entire time.
You know, they are not the only ones who paid for a sleeper cabin. I'm just saying.
Barnabas going to tell him why there are so many doppelgangers here.
Oh, well, let's wait and see if he asks the right questions.
Once the search is going on,
Yep.
Junker's rat is going to attempt to sneak back into Junker's robes.
Yeah, you wait until the glitter dust had gone down, and they're a little bit distracted. Eventually, this is a few hours into the train ride. Apparently, they're just going to have you sit out here for a while. The captain actually sits down across from Barnabas. So what am I going to do with the lot of you?
Well, medals would not be out of the question, in my opinion.
Is that so?
That is so.
We weren't planning on getting off and And Foundry. It is where you were headed, correct?
That is where we were headed, yeah.
Perhaps I should hand you 6 over to my superiors in Foundry. They'll know what to do with you.
On what grounds?
Sneaking weapons onto the train?
Didn't sneak nothing, they just didn't take them.
Why did you leave?
We had rescued the train from earlier monsters at another date.
Yes.
They-
The conductor seems to be quite a fan of your heroics.
Are you maybe just a little sour right now? Because you and your large band of soldiers did sweet fuck all to stop this?
Barnabus.
I'm just asking.
The captain is upset because one of his soldiers has been taken down by these damn monsters. But he is to be commended for his quick action.
Oh, there we go.
We are familiar with these monsters and their antics. He is not.
Well, this here's my friend Grakkel. He is prone to accepting authority regardless, and as such is quite good at the licking of balls.
Oh, but now we'll show you some licking.
So you're a former professor at the Arcane College.
That is correct, yeah.
Seems like there wouldn't be any problems if we, I don't know, conscripted you for the information that you have about this enemy.
Well, there might be. Might be. Far too smart for the army, quite frankly. It's wouldn't work out so well, I don't think.
Too smart for the Legion, huh?
Legion? Fuck the Legion.
Ghost and Junk are really, really small in their seat. In fact, they're sitting like in the same square. Their heads down, like, you know.
In my experience, you type with your badges and whatnot don't like being told when you're wrong, which is unfortunate because you so frequently are.
Sir, you should probably look at this. What is it, Corporal? These were all pasted along the walls in Haxbridge. Well, that's a description. 3 arms, wings.
That could be anybody.
Captain. Captain, there's supposed to be another person here on the train.
Oh?
It is a girl, small. It's not a girl. It would look like girl to you, but I think it's halfling. He gives him a description of the girl that would have jumped on the train.
She was a gnome, wasn't she?
Halfling. Halfling with a big nose.
Okay.
You think she's a doppelganger too?
I do not believe so, but she jumped on in the back of the train.
She seemed to be very interested in other people's business. Well, it could be. But I imagine the good captain here has tested everyone.
Go and have another look. He sends a few people here.
I would not travel my soldiers unless there was 3 of them. They are very lethal with their claws.
Well, Mr. Darby,
I just prefer Professor.
if you were a professor, no way all of your names will end up in my report. I think it'd be best, though, if we, if we separate that one from your little group.
Which one is that?
He's pointing at Mort.
Oh, you're talking about the posters. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. So we killed some doppelgangers in Fortress Top as well.
By some, he means there are at least 100.
There's lots there. But if I'm not mistaken, I think things have been sorted in Fortress Top.
If you were to trace it back, it would be from a doppelganger that came from Fortress Top. If you do not believe us, ask the family.
It's fine, we're not headed to Fortress Top. Again, my report will contain all this information. I thank you for that. You there, Mort. Stand up.
He stands up.
Okay. Let's head on to the back. It's the Tower of Foundry for you.
The fuck is the Tower of Foundry?
Oh no, everyone in Foundry knows this. If you live there, you know what the Tower of Foundry is. The Tower of Foundry is a big prison. The tragedies of those who end up there have been part of the playwrights, part of the plays and operas of Foundry for at least a century.
Where's Mort's weapon?
It is run by Inquisitors of the Five-Faced God.
They've got his weapon, and Barnabus has his other weapon.
Basically, like the Tower of London kind of thing. It's a giant prison. It's a place where you don't want to go.
Right.
Of course, they're probably going to just bring you there for questioning, but it's not the place where you want to go.
Okay. Mort's probably got issues with authority. Where do they take him?
Yeah, they're bringing you to the back where the soldiers are now collecting.
He tries to jump off the train when they get to the...
Captain, may I ask you for my favor from one who's fighting the same as you? We have been fighting these doppelgangers for a long time. They have been trying to kill us.
All right, so Mort, the officer isn't bringing you back, but 2 of his Imperial musketeers and 4 of the footmen, because they saw you grow big. They're concerned with you. They're trying to bring you back to maybe the armored wagon. They're just separating you from the people that they are likely going to let go. And when you get between these 2 cars, you're doing what?
He's spreading his wings, going, "Dirty bird, man!"
and flying.
And tries to fly.
Okay.
Dirty bird, man. The caw at the end.
Okay, he's gonna try an acrobatics to avoid the AOs.
Well, yeah, you surprise them. So you've got manacles on, and then you're just gonna fly away. So you get a surprise round where you fly. They don't have combat reflexes, although those polearm guys should. If they were high enough fighter levels, they would probably end up taking it. But you fly off the train, and the train's moving pretty quickly, so you're away from the train. Now it's initiative.
Okay.
Because there are 2 guys with muskets that will try to shoot you.
4.
The guys with muskets get a nat 20.
Beats my 7, so...
What's your fly speed?
That'd be 40 in armor.
Okay, so you are, it looks like 70 away from the train, and then the train is moving. So...
Said 40.
Yeah, it's 40 and 40, so you are 70 feet out and 80 feet behind by the time they point their muskets back. So you're out of touch attack range.
Which is a very important
Which is a big deal, yeah.
And then their muskets... I need to check the range increment of muskets.
20, I believe.
I think muskets are longer than that. 40 or 60.
No.
Because at 80 hit points, getting a crit by a musket ball is...
His balls. I'll tell you in a sec here. A musket.
40 feet, so you are in third range increment. Bastard. AC 12 and AC 17